Here's how I would ruin my life as quickly as possible if given the chance. Firstly, I would stop taking care of my health, my physical health. I'd stop exercising. I'd become sedentary, a couch potato. I would stop eating healthily, perhaps filling my diet with junk food and highly processed ingredients. I'd stop hydrating myself properly, perhaps turning to caffeine and alcohol instead of water and fruit juice. And then I would make sure that my mind and my emotions were as fluctuating and as crazy as possible. I wouldn't try and regulate my mental state. I would be angry, or I would let my impulsiveness take over, and I wouldn't look at the world with any logic or reason. I would read all of the news stories and watch all of the clickbait videos that are designed to rile you up. And I would find that, my mental state would deteriorate pretty quickly. And then I would also turn away from faith, from God. I would try and do things in my own strength, my own way, rely on myself, and make sure that, I would fall pretty quickly. And I think that by asking these questions of how would I ruin my life as quickly as possible, it gives us a glimpse into the answer of, what's the opposite of that? How would we fix our lives as easily and as best as possible? And often the answer is simply the inverse of that question. So before, where I would try and ruin my life really quickly with junk food, with watching and consuming so much news and negative media and turning away from faith, I would just do the opposite of those things. I would try and eat healthily. I would look after my body. I would exercise. I would move. I would practice perhaps some journaling or meditation to calm my mind and to help me to process some of the things that are going on in my life. And then I would turn to God. I would pray and read my Bible in order to feel grounded spiritually and present and peaceful.